2 years, big business and Obama were at odds. The boiling point when Obama accused the conservative Chamber of Commerce of refusing to disclose the millions it spent on campaign ads to defeat Democrats.
They've got names like Americans for Prosperity, or the Committee for Truth in Politics, or Moms for Motherhood. Actually, the last one I made up.
The chamber pushed back on health care reform, corporate taxes, and government regulation. Now the two sides appear to be ready for a truce. A few weeks ago, Chamber President Tom Donahue downplayed the tension.
We're going to support him on the export control rules. We're going to support him on immigration.
After November's election defeat, the White House changed its tone on business, making a deal with Republicans to extend the Bush tax cuts even to the wealthy, and hiring new business-friendly advisors like Chief of Staff Bill Daley, a former J.P. Morgan Chase executive who Donahue called a real pro. Gene Sperling is the president's new chief economic advisor.
We're willing to work together.
The Chamber's Donahue calls Sperling someone I'm comfortable sparring with. The president also tapped GE's chief, Jeff Immelt, to head up a new jobs council. But all those pro-big business moves are scaring the president's liberal supporters. The Agenda Project just today released a new video criticizing Obama's newfound relationship with the chamber.
You deserve to know when you're elected.
And NBC's Mike Vaquera is at the White House now. I mean, Mike, there was an anemic jobs report just out Friday, 36,000 jobs added in January. This is a huge incentive for the White House to court business leaders who can create those jobs.
Right, and I think we should probably also note that though there were only 36,000 jobs added, a lot of people looked at it as sort of anomalous, and that the top line rate did go down 0.4%, which, relatively speaking, was pretty enormous. Yeah, I mean, this is amazing. I'm looking over, Contessa, because the Chamber of Commerce is just across Lafayette Park. I'm looking at it right now. The president walked over. We expect him to walk back any minute. But this is a sojourn over to a place, I mean, the past 2 years, you said in the big fat open there, really bad relations between these two organizations. The president, during the whole health care debate, had accused the Chamber of Commerce of taking in foreign money to help fight his health care law, an implication and an accusation that was vehemently denied by the chamber. Of course, there was the financial reform debate over the course of the last year. Before it was finally passed, the president had called corporate CEOs from Wall Street fat cats, said if they wanted a fight, he would give it to them. I can remember several occasions where a number of those CEOs and Wall Street and business executives were pretty much called on the carpet and forced to parade into the White House to be berated by the president during the course of that time, during the health care debate and during the financial reform debate. And now we have the president. It's a mantra here at the White House. The first 2 years legislation, now implementation. You heard him extend an olive branch, say yes, there are regulations, but he's working to cut those down. You mentioned the Daley appointment, the tax compromise, plenty of critics on the left. The AFL-CIO looking very askance at today's meeting, and so the free trade agreements that are now before Congress, South Korea, Panama, face a lot of opposition from the left, Contessa.
And right, and you mentioned that. Is the president concerned about that backlash?
He's concerned about it, but I think on balance, as a political matter, they think this is a plus-plus. Look, anything that they can do to get, you hear this phrase, there's a lot of equity, a lot of money on the sidelines that's not jumping into the economy. Part of the way they're selling this rapprochement, this détente, throw little French phrases out there at you, Contessa,
Bien sûr.
is that this is an encouragement to improve the business climate, to try to get money back off of the sidelines, try to get these businesses to start investing in business. And they think they can do that by jawboning and making nice with a lot of American business, at least as it's represented here in Washington. And the president is now about halfway across Lafayette Park.
All right, keeping an eye out for the president's return there to the White House. Mike, thanks.